My people, it's me again. Now, as you guys have seen the title, today I'm gonna talk about one righteous man against 1,000 wicked male. And if you are the righteous one, you are better than 1,000 male or men if they ain't right. I'm gonna repeat that again. One righteous man, he is better than 1,000 male or men if they ain't right. On retention, you're gonna have a problem with a lot of people. You're gonna make them feel inferior because when you are on retention, you are better than them because you are righteous. Because you are better than them, bro, they're gonna attack you. They might say some words to make you feel some type of way so you can go out there and release that seed. Yo, when you are on this journey, bro, you go for a longer streak. You know what I'm saying? You're righteous. You know what I'm saying? You connected to the Most High. Bro, you're going to make them feel inferior because, like I said, one righteous man, he is better than 1,000 wicked men or male. So because of that, they're going to attack you, whether it's physically, spiritually, but they will do anything in their power to come and take you out. They might say some words. Man, you faggot. You don't have sex, bro? Yo, what's wrong with you, bro? You don't like females, bro? You bisexual? They're going to say all this to take you out. Why? Because one righteous man, he is better than 1,000 wicked and ungodly men. Okay, I'm gonna prove to y'all biblically, and because you guys already know me, I'm at the top with the Bible in my hand. Okay, so bear with me, stay with me, because I'm gonna build this thing up. It might be a longer video, just stay with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you nothing but value, nothing but wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Okay, now we're gonna start in the book of First John chapter, the book of First John chapter 3 verse 8. It says this: he that committeth a sin is of the devil, for the devil sinneth from the beginning. For this purpose the Son of God was manifested, that he might destroy the works of the devil. My people, I'm gonna read that again slow. Just stay with me, don't go nowhere. The book of 1 John chapter 3 verse 8. He that committeth a sin is of the devil. So if you sin, you are of the devil. What is the sin? This is what sin is. In the book of 1 John chapter 3 verse 4, it says, whosoever committeth a sin transgresseth also the law, for sin is the transgression of the law. So sin is what? Is when you break the laws of the universe, when you break the laws of God, like you're doing something that is not right. For example, stealing from your brothers and sister, or killing, or kidnapping, or selling drugs. That's sin. You killing your brothers, like the scripture said, thou shalt not kill. You watching porn, you sinning, you masturbating because your seed, it was not meant for you to shoot it out for no reason. You're supposed to shoot it inside of a woman so she can get pregnant. When you release that seed for no reason, you are sinning. You are breaking the laws of God, aka the laws of the universe. Are y'all with me, bro? Don't go nowhere. Like I said, I'm just building something up, bro. Hey, I'm just building something up, bro. Don't go nowhere. Now we know that sin is the transgression of the law, or is when you break the laws of the universe, right? I'm gonna go back to the book of 1 John chapter 3 verse 8. It says this: he that committeth a sin is of the devil. Now, there is two sides. There is God's side against the other side, aka the devil side. Now, the devil side, these are the people, they have to sin. And when they sin, they get power. Now, you and I, we used to be in the world. We used to sin. But every time we sin, we never get no power. We were just mediocre. We was a nobody. It didn't work for us. When we do it, it's a problem. But it's cool when they do it. They go out there smoking, drinking, treating women like they're nothing, and they get away with it. But when you and I do it, it's a problem. Why? Because we We are the seed of God, the children of God. So because of that, we cannot sin. Remember what I said? There's two sides. Stay with me. The book of First John, chapter 3, verse 8. He that committeth a sin is of the devil, for the devil sinneth from the beginning. For this purpose the Son of God was manifested, that he might destroy the works of the devil. So if you sin, you are part of the other side. You're sinning, you're getting away with it. Nothing is happening to you. You get stronger and stronger and stronger. You're telling your brothers and sisters to go out there, kill. If a dude run, if a brother run his mouth, kill him. Pull up with a mop stick. Yo, bro, this brother, they call it a gun, a mop stick. Pull up out there with it and kill him. And nothing is happening to you. Them brothers right there, those are the sons of the devil, because they can get away with sin, but they don't really know that what you do, it comes back to you. That's the laws of the universe, or karma. But it's truly the laws of God. Be not deceived. Whatsoever a man soweth, he shall reap. So whatever you do, it comes back to you. You choose to be on the other side. Hey, there's going to be some stuff that's gonna come to you. My people, stay with me. Listen to this again. The book of First John, chapter 3, verse 8. He that committeth a sin is of the devil, meaning he's on the other side. Now, you could be on the other side without knowing. Like a lot of us, when we were in the matrix, we was out there like sinning, smoking, drinking, you know what I'm saying? And then the Most High God, he called us in a holy calling. Like, yo, come on, don't live life like this anymore. You know what I'm saying? We the sons of God. The Most High God is calling us. Like, if you are on retention, bro, it's like you have received the holy calling. The Most High God is telling you, yo, you don't belong there. This is why nothing was working for you when you was out there sinning. You don't belong there, but you belong here. Come here, retain your seat. Stay away from wickedness. Stay away from this. Stay away from that, because you belong here. If you decide to go back over there, nothing will never work for you, because you are not like them. You don't belong there. Are y'all with me, bro? Stay with me. The book of First John, chapter 3, verse 8. He that committeth a sin is of the devil, for the devil sinneth from the beginning. This is talking about Cain and Abel. Abel was righteous and Cain was wicked because he broke the laws of God. He was also of the devil, the serpent. Are y'all with me? Now, from here, we're going to jump to verse 9. Verse 9, it says this: whosoever is born of God doth not commit sin, for his seed remaineth in him, and he cannot sin because he is born of God. My people, let me read that again slow, bro. Don't go nowhere. The book of First John, chapter 3, verse 9. Whosoever is born of God doth not commit sin, for his seed remaineth in him, and he cannot sin because he is born of God. Now, what does it mean when we are born of God? This means we are giving up the flesh and we are turning into our spiritual self. Semen retention, this is what it do. When you hold on to the seed, you are entering in the realm of spirit. This is why when you are on retention, bro, you cannot sin. When you sin, you're gonna catch yourself like, yo, man, why am I talking to my brother like this? Why am I taking advantage of my sister? You know what I'm saying? Why am I treating people like this? Why? You're gonna catch yourself. Why? Because when you are on retention, you are on this journey, and you are the son of God, you belong in this side, bro, you cannot sin. Are y'all with me, bro? Don't forget the topic. Like I said, I'm just building something up. One righteous, he is better than 1,000. Don't go nowhere, bro. I'm just building something up. Okay? Don't go nowhere. Now, listen to this again. The book of First John, chapter 3, verse 9. Whosoever is born of God doth not commit sin, for his seed remaineth in him, and he cannot sin because he is born of God. When you hold on to that seed, bro, you enter in the realm of a spirit. You one and one with God. You are connected to the Creator. You cannot sin. This is what happened to Moses when he met God. God appeared to him as a burning bush. Sexual energy. You don't know. Creative energy. So he met that. When he met that, he could not sin because the seed was making him, or it was holding him accountable. Accountable. That's a word. Yeah, the seed was holding him, or God was holding him accountable. You cannot mess up because you are with me. So when you are on retention, it's like you are with God. That's what that is. You cannot sin because everything you do, he's watching you. You see what you did wrong? You see what you did wrong? So it's harder for you to sin when you hold on to that seed. Like the scripture said, verse 9 again, whosoever is born of God does not commit sin, for his seed remaineth in him. He cannot sin because he is born of God. When you hold on to that seed, you become a new creature. You are coming from the flesh to the spirit. And because of that, you are in the spiritual realm. You are one and one with God. That seed is connecting you with God. You know what I'm saying? With the creator of the universe. You cannot sin. It's harder for you to sin. So semen retention, it makes you righteous. This is why I came here, so I can let y'all know what's going on. When you are on retention and you are part of the sons of God, because there's two sides, God's side against the other side, they can sin because they are of the devil. And they are the sons of perdition. Meaning what? There's something that's coming to them, coming after them. Because that which you do, what happened? It comes back to you. We learned that in the world. They call that karma. You know what I'm saying? The Bible said, be not deceived. Whatsoever a man soweth, so he will reap, or so shall he reap. So whatever you do, it come back to you. Okay? So they're getting away with sin. They're not really getting away with it because something will happen to them. You do bad, bad come to you. You do good, good come to you. The reason I took you here to the book of 1 John chapter 3 verse 8 all the way to verse 9, just to show you all that when you are on retention, you become righteous, because when you holding on to the seed, you cannot sin. You are one and one with the Creator. Okay? Remember the topic. The righteous, he is better, or one righteous. If you are righteous, only you are better than 1,000 male that are wicked, or they are ungodly. They're not retaining. You better than them. And because of that, they come after you, bro. They're going to attack you, bro. A lot of your brothers happen on the comment description. Oh, man, these people, man, they hate me. My family, I don't know. They keep on hating me. They are making me uncomfortable. I can feel them. I can feel them spying on me. Bro, you are better than 1,000. When you holding on to the seat, you are better than 1,000 men. 1,000. Even more than that. You better than them. Don't go nowhere. Man, you don't know, man. Don't go nowhere, bro. This channel, I bring fire, my brother. I bring fire, my brother. From there, we're going to go to this book right here. As you guys can see, this is the book of the Apocrypha. It's part of the Bible. When you if you purchase the Catholic Bible, this book is in the middle. So you got the Old Testament, you got the Apocrypha, and the New Testament. I gotta say that because some people out there, they might say, oh man, that's not part of the Bible, bro. That's not part of the Bible. It is part of the Bible, bro. It is part of the Bible, bro. Now, we're gonna go to the book of Ecclesiasticus, aka the book of Sirach, chapter 16, verse 1. It says this: desire not a multitude of unprofitable children, neither a delight in ungodly sons. Now, the scripture said, desire not a multitude of unprofitable children, neither delight in ungodly sons. This is for some of y'all. You guys, eventually, you guys will become fathers. So the scripture said, desire not a multitude of unprofitable children, neither delight in ungodly sons. If you have a son and your sons, they ain't right, they are not retaining, they're smoking dope, bruh, they are nothing, they are unprofitable. Don't delight in them. Don't be joyful towards them. They're nothing. You have your son is a gangbang. He like to gangbang, pull up on people with a mop stick. Pop, pop, pop. That dude right there, your son, he's unprofitable. He's nothing. Don't be joyful. Oh, that's my son. Yeah, he's nothing. Don't go nowhere. The book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 16, verse 1. Desire not a multitude of unprofitable children, neither delight in ungodly sons. Ungodly sons, it goes with your sons that are, if you have son, your sons, they are living according to the flesh. They are ungodly. They are not keeping the laws of God. You know what I'm saying? So do not delight in them. Don't be joyful towards them. Don't be happy because of you having babies or you have children. You know what I'm saying? Because they are unprofitable. The only way for a children or your children or anybody to be profitable, he must have the fear of God in him. And in other words, he has to keep the laws of God or the laws of the universe. Stay with me, bro. Verse 2, though they multiply, rejoice not in them, except the fear of the Lord be with them. So you have children and they multiply. Your son, he gets to bring forth gets to bring forth a baby. So your family gets bigger, but all of your sons, they ain't right. They don't have no fear of God in them. Do not be excited or don't even think about being happy or being joyful for them, because they are unprofitable. They're nothing. Listen to this again. You might think I'm making things up. Listen to this. Though they multiply, rejoice not in them, except the fear of the Lord be with them. So if they do not fear God, they're nothing. Stay with me. Verse 3, trust not thou in their life, and neither respect their multitude. For one that is just is better than 1,000. My people, the reason I'm making this video is because of this right here. Let me read that again. Remember what I said. One righteous man, he is better than 1,000 men or male. You hold it on to that seed, you become better. When you are better, you're better than 1,000. You go to your job. There's almost like 55 people over there, and you are the only one retaining. You are the only one running away from sin. You are better than all them people in there. This is what the Bible said, bro. I didn't say that. I didn't make the rules. I'm just a messenger. I'm just reading. I just comprehend what's going on here. Don't go nowhere, bro. Listen to this again. Verse 3. Or the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 16, verse 3. Trust not thou in their life, neither respect their multitude. For one that is just is better than 1,000. So one man or one child, he is righteous or he is just. He is better than 1,000. Now, the word just is the same thing with righteous or it's the same thing with being righteous. Let me give her a precept for that. A precept for that is the book of Romans. The book of Romans, chapter 2, verse 13. It says this. For not the hearers of the law are just before God, but the doers of the law shall be justified. So how do you become just? Is when you keep the laws of God. The word just is the same thing with being righteous. It's the same thing. The righteous, what do? They keep the laws of God. The just is the same thing. You are keeping the laws of God. Let me read that again so you can catch it. Okay? The book of Romans, chapter 2, verse 13. For not the hearers of the law are just before God. So it's not just about hearing the laws, but it says, but the doers of the law shall be justified. So how do you become justified? When you apply the laws. You retain. Stay away from smoking. You staying away from smoking. Treat your sister like they are your own sister. Treat your brothers like they are your, like it's yourself. All of that, these are the laws we gotta keep. Don't kill. You know what I'm saying? Don't commit adultery or idolatry. And you are applying this, you become just. But semen retention, in order for you to be just, to be righteous, you gotta have that seed. Because when you have that seed, it connects you in the spiritual realm. You become one with the Creator. So when you are one with the Creator, you cannot sin. You're gonna catch yourself when you sin like, oh man, I should not have done that. I should not have done that. But when you are fornicating, you're releasing that seed, you lose connection between you and God. So it's kind of easier for you to sin. This is why, like, before we found out about retention, we were out there just living life wickedly because we didn't have that connection. The seed, like when you hold on to the seed, it connects you in the spiritual realm. It connects you with God. So it's harder for you to sin. Are y'all with me, bro? This is why I said, sometime when you are on retention, you sin, you do something wrong, you're gonna catch yourself like, whoa, why did I say that? Why did I do that? That's because that seed, it connects you with God. It's like you are with God. So it's harder for you to sin. Are y'all with me, bro? Don't go nowhere, bro. Don't go nowhere. We're almost done. We're almost done. Don't go nowhere. Let us go back to the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 16. I want a verse. We're going to start on verse 2 again. The book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 16, verse 2. Though they multiply, rejoice not in them, except the fear of the Lord be with them. So now, why do we have to fear God? The reason we have to fear God is because this is how we get to have wisdom. This is how we get to have understanding. We get to know what's going on. We get to know better. Because without wisdom, without understanding, if we do not fear God, especially if we do not retain, we cannot. It's impossible for us to get wisdom, to know better. So in order for us to know better, we have to be connected with the Most High. Let me show you what I'm talking about. The book of Psalm, chapter 111. Stay with me, man. Don't go nowhere. The book of Psalm, chapter 111, verse 10. It says this: the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. Now, wisdom, once you obtain the wisdom, it gives you the ability to know better. When you know better, it's easier for you to do better. When you do better, now your life, it gets to change. Like, for example, you're losing in life. You don't know why you're losing. Now you have wisdom. You connected to the Most High. You know better. Like, hold on. The reason I'm losing in life is because I keep on spending time with these harlots. Or it's because I keep on spending my money at the club. Or it's the reason. So you understand these things. You see clear now. When you have wisdom, it's like you see clear. But you cannot get wisdom if you do not fear God. Meaning, if you do not obey God. If you do not keep God. This God is Christ. And Christ, Jesus, is the seed of man. Some heavy stuff out there. Some heavy stuff out there. Now, from here, I had to take you to the fear of God so you guys can understand when you fear God, what happened. You get to have wisdom and understanding. Matter of fact, I didn't read the whole thing, man. I'm jumping. I didn't read the whole thing. The book of Psalm, chapter 111. Verse 10 again. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. A good understanding have all of they that do his commandments. His praise endureth forever. Now, a good understanding have all of they that do his commandments. This goes with being righteous. This goes with being just. Because you cannot just be just by hearing the laws, the commandments, but you have to do it. So when you apply the laws, now you are justified. Now it's like the way you fear God is by you keeping the commandments of God. When we retain, it's easier for us to keep the commandments of God, or it's easier for us to do good. You know what I'm saying? And it's easier for us to stay away from sin because we are face to face with God, with the Creator. And because of that, we cannot sin. Now we are righteous. We fear God. This is why on retention, you also become intellectual. You're smart. It's like you just know better. Why? Because you connected with the Messiah, and then he gives you wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. You read any book, you understand what you are reading. Like me, when I be reading the Bible, bro, I just get different understanding every day. That's because I'm connected, because of the seed is connecting me with the Creator. Not just that, he give me wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Why? Because I fear him. That goes with obey him. That goes with following him. That goes with keeping his commandments. Okay? Remember the topic. I ain't finished yet. I'm going to get to that. One righteous, he is better than 1,000 men. These dudes, they ain't right. They are ungodly. They're wicked as hell. The sons of the devil. Yo, man, these dudes are the sons of the devil. Now, let's go back to the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 16, verse 1. Desire not a multitude of unprofitable children, neither delight in ungodly sons. Stay with me. Though they multiply, rejoice not in them, except the fear of the Lord be with them. If you have children and they have the fear of God, meaning what? They are keeping the commandments of God. They are righteous. Because of that, they're going to receive wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. They're going to stay away from, anything that's going to mess their life up. But if they don't fear God, they don't get wisdom. They don't get understanding. So they go out there just to sabotage their life. You know what I'm saying? They waste air. It's like they're wasting breath. They're wasting breath. When you don't fear God, you don't keep the laws of God, you are not righteous. It's like you're wasting air, bro. It's like you're an NPC. That's what this goes with too. If you have children and your children, they do not fear God and they multiply. Your children just have a bunch of kids out there. They are NPCs. They're nothing. They're nobody. You out there busting gallons of nut, you are an NPC. But when you retain, you fear God, you connected to the Most High, you get wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Now you are in the game. Just like one of the brother, I forgot his name, the brother Nana, he's saying we are in the building. You know what I'm saying? So when you are on retention, when you fear God, it's like we are in the building. If you are sinning, you are out of the building. And everything is taking place in the building or in the game. You busting, you sinning, you are out of the game. And if you are the seed or the sons of God, you are out of the game, you are vulnerable. You get to have a fear. They get to mess with you out there. This is why, like, before we find out about retention, we get court a ticket, we get a lot of stuff just happening to us. We don't know what's going on. They're messing with us out there, taking advantage of us. Females abusing us, using us, all of this stuff because we are outside. We are not inside. When you retain, you are inside. You connected to the Most High. Are y'all with me, bro? This is some heavy stuff, bro. This is why semen retention, bro, you got to take advantage of this journey. Don't play around. Like me, I don't play around. I go to the gym, them girls coming, smiling in my face. They want to take me out. The only way for us to release the seed is with our woman or our wife. Beside that, we don't release it. We keep it with us. Now, you're going to have a wet dream here and there. That is just another way the body gets to get rid of the old sperm so it can give you new sperm. And you're going to be fresh. You're going to feel fresh. You're going to feel good. Just like a vehicle. You have a vehicle. You drive. The oil, it gets bad. It gets black. You got to do an oil change. When you do an oil change and the car has a fresh oil, what happened? The car drives smooth. So don't worry about the wet dream. The main objective, hold on to the seed. Because the seed, it connects you to the spiritual realm. You connect it with God. You know what I'm saying? And then he gives you wisdom, knowledge, and understanding so you can be able to live your life properly. Okay? Don't go nowhere, bro. We almost done. We're almost done. Verse 2. Though they multiply, rejoice not in them, except the fear of the Lord be with them. Okay? Verse 3. Trust not thou in their life, neither respect their multitude. For one that is just is better than 1,000, and better it is to die without children than to have them that are ungodly. Yo, it's better for you to die without having children than to have children who are ungodly. Your children, they are ungodly. They are there killing. They are there stealing. They are there doing all manner of wickedness, sleeping with people's wives. You know what I'm saying? They are there raping. So it's better to die without no children than to produce ungodly or to have ungodly children. Ungodly, it goes with the flesh. These dudes or your children, they live life according to the flesh. That's what ungodly is. Lower self. When you are on retention, you get to raise your vibration. You get to vibrate high. And the people who are sinning, they vibrate low. This is how you are better than 1,000 of dudes. They are living in their lower self. Because you are on your higher self. And that is what righteousness does. This is what the laws, the commandments of God does. Like when you read the Bible, it said, do this, do that. It allows you to vibrate high. It allows you to go to the top of the pyramid. That's what sin meditation is. When you are in it, it's harder for you to sin. You're connected to the Most High. Now you start to rise. The longer you go on your journey, you rising. You're just going up. You're just going up. That fire that you are holding on to, that sexual energy, it just keep on going up. You keep on getting better and better and better in anything that you do. You are on YouTube. You just get better and better and better. You play soccer. You just get better and better and better. You write. You keep on getting better and better and better. But they that are out there living life wickedly, the ungodly, they don't get better. They just get low, 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 low. By you just get better and better and better and better. Now, because you are getting better and better and better, they see you at your job. They see you at school. They see you everywhere you go. They see you. They look at you like, yo, man, what the hell? Men mugging you. It's not only male, so is the females. Bro, I come across the females in my job, man. Men mugging me, mad as hell. Like, what the hell did I do for you? I said, what the hell did I do to you? And I see it. I just ignore it. Mad as hell. Because on retention, you connected, you are godly, you fear God. Bro, you just keep on you just keep on going higher and higher and higher and higher. You just get better and better and better and better and better. Now, you might have some bad, because semen retention comes with bad and good. But the bad keep allowing you to keep the fire within. They keep on allowing you to stay away from pleasure. So rather the bad, rather the good, you keep on getting higher and higher and higher and higher. Just like they said, the rich get richer and richer and richer and richer and richer. And the poor get poorer and poorer and poorer and poorer and poorer and poorer. Why? Because of lack of knowledge. Because of the lack of the fear of God. Without the fear of God, you cannot get wisdom. Wisdom is knowledge. It's the same thing with understanding. You get it, bro. Don't go nowhere. We ain't done, man. We almost done, though. The book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 16, verse 3. Trust not thou in their life, and neither respect their multitude. For one that is just is better than 1,000, and better it is to die without children than to have them that are ungodly. So it's better for you to pass away without no children than to have children that are ungodly, because they're gonna mess up the earth. They're gonna do a lot of stuff. They're gonna do a lot of damage in this planet earth. They're gangbanging, killing, and doing all manner of wickedness. They're making songs talking about killing people, stealing, doing drugs, or doing drive-by. So it's better for you to have children without the ungodly. Now, the ungodly applies to other brothers or the other people that you come across. They are also the ungodly. They're not keeping the laws of God. At your job, you're going to see them. At your school, you're going to see them. Everywhere you go, you're going to see them. These dudes, they are the ungodly. They are not keeping the laws of God. So because of that, they lack wisdom, they lack knowledge, they lack understanding. So they cannot do better because they don't know better. The only way for you to know better, you have to be connected to the Most High. You have to fear Him. When you fear Him, He gives you wisdom. Let me prove to you what I'm talking about. I just took y'all there. Let's go back over there again, bruh. When you fear God, you get wisdom. Wisdom goes with you just know better. You know what I'm saying? You get to have money management. Imagine you work. But you don't have no money management. How are you going to save money? You will always have money problem. You will always live paycheck after paycheck because you don't have money management. That's what's going on with the wicked, the ungodly, because of lack of wisdom. You cannot get wisdom without God or without the fear of God. Listen to this again, bro. The book of Psalm, chapter 111, verse 10. It says this. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. A good understanding have all of they that do His commandments. His praise endureth forever. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. Wisdom goes with knowledge. This goes with you just knowing better. When you know better, it's easier for you to win. Think about a game. You playing a video. You are in a basketball court or soccer field, and you know how to win. You know how to score. And you got other people they're playing, they don't know the rules of the game. They don't know how to score. You are better than them compared to they that are not aware of what's going on. That's what's happening. So when you are on retention, you become just. When you are just, bro, you are righteous. And the righteous, they're just, they are better than 1,000. And because of this, they coming after you. They mad at you, bro. They pissed at you, mean mugging you. Everywhere you go, they pissed at you. They will try everything in their power to get you out of this journey. They might drop some negative comments. They might say something here and there. And that is to piss you off, to get you out of your element. So you go out there, and then you release. And then after that, you come down. But you was doing better and better and better. Now you start to come low just like them. And they're looking at you. Got you. Instead of you keep on going higher and higher and higher, doing better and better and better, now you just like them. Are y'all with me, bro? Now, let's finish this, bro. That was verse 3. Let me read that again. The book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 16, verse 3. Trust not thou in their life, and neither respect their multitude. For one that is just is better than 1,000, and better it is to die without children than to have them that are ungodly. Verse 4. For by one that hath understanding shall the city be replenished, but the kindred of the wicked shall speedily become desolate. Now, listen to this. For by one that have understanding, the only way for you to have understanding, this is when you fear God. Like the scripture says in the book of Psalm, chapter 111, verse 10, when it says, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. A good understanding have all of they that keep his commandments. Now here on verse 4, it says, for by one, which is the righteous one, the just one, for by one that have understanding shall the city be replenished. Replenished to what? To righteousness. Everybody get back to normal. So if you are righteous, you are just, you have wisdom, you have understanding, it's easier for you to set people in order, to get people in order. Like me right now, I have wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, and I'm setting people in order by using wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. I'm bringing out the truth. So I'm bringing out, like, this is the way we're supposed to live, bro. We ain't supposed to be wicked, because nothing will work if we are there living life wickedly. We're supposed to return our seed, because this is how we get the glow. This is how we get to be connected to the Most High. So I don't know how many subscribers I got right now. All of these cats, guess what they are doing? They are applying it. That's what the scriptures say here, verse 4, by one. For by one that have understanding shall the city be replenished. Replenished to what? Meaning what? Come back to their true. Come back, or to multiply. These brothers, they are coming back to their true nature. No more sinning. So one guy that is righteous, one son that is righteous, he has the ability to get people in order, to get people together, to get people back in track, instead of them living life wickedly. That's what this is talking about. So it's very good for you to be righteous. You know what I'm saying? There's thousands of the brother over there. They're wicked as hell. Now everybody, it's like the blind leading the blind. But when you are righteous, you have wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. You know better. When you retain, you connected to the Most High. He gives you information. He gives you knowledge. So you have the ability. Your eyes is open also on retention, because your third eye, now you see clearly. You know this is wrong. This is right. So what happened? People behind you, they're following you because they're like, oh, this brother he know where we're going. He know where we're supposed to be going. So they follow you. That's what the scriptures say here on verse 4 again. For by one that have understanding shall the city be replenished. But the kindred of the wicked shall speedily become desolate. They're coming down because of the blind leading the blind. They don't know where they're going. You know what I'm saying? So when you are on retention, you become righteous. You have the power of influence. You have the ability to set the people in order. So you are better than 1,000. You know what I'm saying? Now, this is not an egoistic type of movement. I'm here to push ego. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just trying to give you understanding so you guys can comprehend. 1,000 sinner or 1,000 ungodly. And men, male, they are still living life wickedly. You are practicing retention. You are righteous. You are better than them. But the goal is to set them in order with the wisdom that the Most High gave you, with the understanding, you know what I'm saying, with the knowledge. Like when you are on retention, it's like your duty is your mission to open the eyes of others, because your eyes is open, and the Most High God is gonna use you, because you are not the one doing everything, or you are not in charge of anything. It's God. It's the God that is through you. On retention, it's like you are giving the will to God. Like, Father God, drive what we're doing, and He's in control. The spirit, the soul. This also goes with without the soul, without the spirit, you're nothing. Okay, my people, like I said, this is not an egoistic video to boost your ego, so you know. But when you are on retention, you are righteous, you are just, you are better than 1,000 men who are not righteous. And a lot of them, they're gonna attack you. They're gonna come after you, trying to take you out of this journey. You know what I'm saying? Use discernment and avoid problems. You know what I'm saying? Sometime on this journey, you have to act like a bitch. I'm not saying to go out there, you know, go crazy with it. I'm just saying sometimes you're going to have to learn how to avoid problem. You're going to work, do this trying, you know what I'm saying? Like, use wisdom, basically. Use discretion. Dude is yelling, hey man, I'll beat you over. He knows that you're doing better than him. He knows you're glowing. You keep on going higher. You know what I'm saying? At your job now, he's trying to fight you. You got to be able to see it. Like, you know what, bro? My bad, man. Hey, bro, I'm sorry, man. I apologize. I should not have stepped on your shoe, bro. I apologize. And you go your way. He go his way. You know what I'm saying? So you're going to have a lot of stuff like that coming in your way when you are on retention, because you are connected, you are righteous, and you are better than thousands. It's not just 1,000, thousands, because the majority of the brothers out there, they ain't right. But it is our duty to set the city in order, get them together. You know what I'm saying? Replenish the city with righteousness. You know what I'm saying? Activate them. Like me, Azariah, the activator. I'm here to activate the brother from wickedness to righteousness. And I'm not gonna, what's the word? I'm not gonna do it by force. Every day, we just going there. Dropping video here, dropping video there. And the brother watch, he subscribe. The brother look, he like, he donate. Eventually, we're gonna get to the top. We're gonna renew our mind and live life live life righteously instead of us living life wickedly. Okay, my people, I say my peace. I pray that you guys gain something out of this. I pray that you guys receive some sort of a wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. My video right now, the audio is, I think, is gonna be okay. When I make a video and the phone is like this, the screen is like, it's long like this. This is when the audio is off. But when I shoot the video like this, the audio is good. But I'm in the process of getting me a microphone, so don't worry, I'm gonna fix this. Okay, like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to donate. Peace.
I know, but I'm not a rapper. Papi kuka pesa tala simate. Azuraya pesa tala de. Papi kuka pesa tala de. Azuraya pesa tala simate. Just like a bird, flying so high, you and I, we not the same. I be on a righteous path, I think I'm going the same. I be climbing trees on top of tree like Tarzan. We don't do no Zan, no, we don't smoke no gas. No, can't you see me? Yeah, you know I'm in my bag.